Hey guys, this is Eric here at the warehouse, and today we're going to check out the Reebok Revoke Pro Zone Goalie Blocker. Now, taking a look at the materials they're using on the blocker, you can really tell it's a nice high-grade blocker, a pro-level blocker. Basically, with the materials they're using on here, you have that really nice high-grade leather material, and then you also have that stitched-on piece on top to give you that Revoke design. And then going on to the blocker board, it's going to be a relatively flat blocker board, but you do have a little bit of a curve up near the top to help prevent from the puck skipping over the blocker and also just give you a little bit better rebound control. And then going into the blocker board, as you can see, it's a nice thick blocker board with the dual density foams in there. So you have the low density as well as the high density foams in there. So those both are going to give you some really great protection and also just absorb the shots when it does hit the blocker. And then going onto the side panel right here, you can see nice large side panel with it's going to be thick as well with the foam materials in there, so you're going to get some great protection on the side of the hand. And then some additional protection, you have that extra foam layer there. And then going into the finger or in the thumb here, you have that molded plastic cap, and then you also have an additional piece of foam on the inside there. Again, some great protection on the side of the hand. And then as far as the finger protectors go, you have that extra dual piece right here, give you a little bit of extra protection, so no matter where you have your fingers positioned, you're always going to be protected right there. And you have the piece covering that index finger, fully covered with the pieces on the side and the top. And then you have another piece over here to protect the rest of the fingers right there. Now, taking a look at the palm of the blocker here, they're going to be using their Ultima dry palm design. Basically going to keep the palm nice and dry throughout the game and also just give you some really improved grip with that kind of snakeskin sort of material right there. And then going on to the actual position of the hand on the blocker, you can see it's going to be a little bit higher on the blocker than most, so that's going to give you a little bit of extra distance down at the bottom of the blocker to give you a little bit easier blocking on some of those lower shots. And then going into the cuff right here, you can see it's a pretty open cuff, but you can kind of close it up a little bit, have it a little bit tighter if you'd like to do that. And then also they have that adjustment right there at the wrist, so you can really cinch down the fit right at the wrist. And then going on to the inside of the blocker, you can see they're using that same kind of material they're using in the palm and the inside of the blocker, so some really great dry feel in the inside of the blocker as well. And you can see they have that kind of pillow-like design again, so that's going to help to dampen some of the shots you take to the blocker. So that was just a quick look here at the Reebok Revoke Pro Zone Goalie Blocker, available here at inlineandicewarehouse.com.